Robert Nightingale. Boom. That thing count as a lunchbox? No. I feel like I had a little picture of the thing we opened up. Grabbed that stuff out of, but... Alright,
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Okay, so he... My brain said he died in the first Alan Wake, but maybe he didn't.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Yeah. Sure did. Okay. Premeditated or spontaneous? Great question. Cooler, waiting around makes it seem like it was premeditated. The fact that they had cameras set up makes it feel premeditated to me.
Planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting.
Agreed, Saga.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Well, he did crawl out of a lake, not that you know that.
Why here? Why now?
The darkness had taken him.
Profiling.
Oh.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Alright, I'm assuming this is more, tutorialization here. This is how some weird mechanics with this game are gonna work.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. I like that. Alright, profiling. Discover new clues. Okay.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
I mean, you're right. But that's a pretty creepy voice telling you that, Saga. What the fuck is... Okay. Okay. Like, yeah, you can make the argument that he's bloated. How would he have gotten bloated? Bodies bloat from getting waterlogged. But he was alive prior to death on the table. I don't think people necessarily get that bloated until after they die and get waterlogged. It's fine.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence.
We already
This
knew
was
that
original.
part.
A Nightingale, a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay, well, we got clues from disembodied voice in our head. Only a little bit creepy, lady. What was the other piece we got? Is it part of a different case? Previous murders is part of that? No. Talk to someone. Oh, it gives you some hints about where you might find stuff. Okay. Find evidence.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Yeah, we gotta get down to the lake.
Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, you do that, buddy. There are more bad people waiting on that side. We came up as Nightingale.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I just can't help it. I gotta see what's fucking over here. Y'all know me, I hate going the right way first. Damn me. UFOs. And you. Maybe suddenly 1:15. Lake, scan the sky for shapes, objects. Okay, there's someone being like, oh my god, I want to find UFOs. Okay. I was wondering for a moment if this was like where the tourists had been camping, this little spot, but I'm not so sure. How do you like the knitting hero? I had it made just for you. Thank you for the manuscript fragments. Oh, can't open that one up. All right. All right, Casey, where are you at? I did my little side tour. Feel like I'm heading back your direction, aren't I? Yeah, here's the sign that Nightingale died near. I tried to look at. Oh.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Here's
They
how we
were
get into
waiting
that
for him.
building.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here. and
Possibly.
Dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Line 3, nothing reports, animals. Yeah, well, Nightingale got shot last night too, so. Whatever was up with this cabin, maybe they were not a part of it. That's fair. Lect. Some poker chips. Alright. Not sure what those are supposed to show us, but you know.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Honestly, Alex, I have fucking lost you. Just running in directions at this point. Witch's hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Here, her spirit may still haunt this place, huh? I mean, the wood creaking definitely adds to the vibe, and that skull isn't doing this little hut any favors. For the tourists, exactly. Alas, I've never been much of the touristy type. I was in fact described... I've been described in the past as someone who feels like they've always been there. Wherever I am, which is... I don't know if that's a good thing or not. When it comes to jobs, I can see it going either way, I guess. But like... Yeah, I don't mind if I do. Like, I can see it being useful sometimes, because, like, yeah, they just... No one's gonna give me shit, because they... I always feel like I know what I'm talking about. Mitch told me our family's moving, oh no! Yeah, who wants to stay in Bright Falls? Fair. So I told her, she said thanks, fucking kill me? Oh no. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought that was right, but I was like, wait, what did you tell her? Snuck out again. Big house at the lake instead of watching from here like I always do. Something weird is going down there. Uh-oh. We're not taking that as a clue?
Lunchbox again.
Wait.
Who's leaving these out here?
Where? Oh, over here. Lunchbox! I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. That's a little weird. Alright, well. Found a lunchbox. That's what matters. Oh, there you are, Alex.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Oh, I didn't get lost. I mean... Maybe kinda, but not really.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Oh, I thought I was just heading in the right direction.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Fair. Our boy definitely didn't run through that part.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Oh, they sure do.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Having a nice computer really does make this shit way nicer.
A strange echo of owl murder.
That is a little strange, isn't it? Which is ladle? Legend tells that when affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree. So is her ladle the object of power then? Is that the implication? Maybe Cauldron Lake all started because a witch dropped her ladle? It's a little weird.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Pick it up. No? Redacted.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Okay, she picks it up automatically when I back out.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
Uh-huh.
Killer left a message. message?
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found.
This is the shit. This right here is the shit. Alan Wake was so fun about that.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Is that part about secrets beyond a threshold?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing sick.
Oh my god. Is there a way to fucking turn off those
This is right up my alley.
giant
Nightingale came this way.
uh
Either he dropped this page,
achievement
or the
pings?
killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Hang on. Is there a like turn off? Maybe that's like a what is it? Epic Game Store thing? Yeah, it's definitely not a... Okay. I might look into finding out how to turn those off, because those are fucking giant and loud and really feel like they're taking me out of the mood of the game here. Alright, alright. Wants me to profile. First off, footprints coming from there. Sure seems like it fits. Trail Gone Cold also kind of fits on that piece.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I have a feeling Bogue Time probably played it on a console where it still would have had achievements of some kind, but maybe they were a little less intrusive feeling. Reading the words felt like an invitation. Oh, as long as I'm here. We had some new lunch boxes to put on. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. PS5, yeah. I don't really play a lot of things on Epic Games Store, so I haven't necessarily run into the achievements popping up that way and being all in my face in that way.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth.
I'm not sure why we call this profiling saga. Seems way more fucked
Inside
up.
him, in his chest. I must find out what.
Oh, is that what we're about to do? Oh, I don't know about that one. Oh, manuscript pages.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special
Oh,
Agent
it plays
Robert
it differently
Nightingale,
this way.
gone missing here 13 years ago.
Alan-
He had suddenly turned up.
It's Alan
He
reading it
murdered in
now.
a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page. The first page that they had found. Not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold.
There's that part about
Reading the
trembling beyond the
words.
threshold.
These words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
That was another piece of this. Something inside him.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body.
Okay.
See what I can find inside.
So the game will pretty explicitly tell you, hey, you found everything. That's good to know. Alright, let's get out of here.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate
Never made it back down to the lake. I feel weird about that.
Find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Sorry, talking about control already.
Hooked.
I don't know. Something about something about the way he said control right there just makes me laugh and make it feel like a. Did you play the game Control that we made? Alright. Alright. Let's go, Alex.
Hey, you made it back. Good.
Not think we
You
would?
didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I don't remember you saying that, but... Yeah, get the body back down to town,
Deputy.
please.
I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
That's convenient. Thank you for that, at least.
Let's get the car,
Oh.
drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
I'm sure we've missed some shit, but
I could use a cup of coffee.
it's fine.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
We don't need everything. And I have a feeling we'll be back here at some point.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, I'll admit, the giant gash in the middle of a dude's chest and his heart torn out is pretty gruesome. Not your run-of-the-mill, everyday kind of shit. Can't go in.
There's another lunchbox.
Lunchbox! We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Oh, thanks. I'm the hero. Ba-ba-ba.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod is a pretty weird one.
For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I mean, that or the taking the heart out part was supposed to do more than they did, and the interruption stopped them, you know. That seems viable. But whatever. What do I know, right? Oh, we went up here already. Oops. Up. Hopping down right there feels like it gets you kind of stuck every time.
Here we are. Let's drive back
We
to town
drove
and meet
in
the sheriff at
on.
the diner.
Let's go.